don't know why I'm wearing this thing. It's a wrong outfit choice. But I didn't know I was going to do this, so I hope we get the stars, man. When was the last good idea you had? Apart from, hanging out with me, being my mate, so you can come on shoots like this. So this intuition of I'm going to sit down and going to grip and I'm going to think of a really good idea to do. But the reality of good ideas is you have to create space for them to just come to you. So best ideas are in the shower, right? Or running, or in the gym. It just happens. If you sit down and you have you ever sat down and tried to really grind it out? Most of our lives are just cluttered, right? We're just worrying about tomorrow, or we're worried about a relationship, or we're worried about our family, or we're worried about getting time off or getting paid more, and our minds are just going. And if you can actually create the space for that, you can actually cultivate ideas to actually come to you bit by bit. And the best thing that I have started doing, which I was doing this morning, did you see me? I started doing the morning pages, so it's journaling. So in the morning you basically write 3 pages of consciousness. You don't overthink it. It works better with a pen and paper, and you just write 3 pages. At first you'll literally be writing, this is stupid, why am I doing this? I can't believe I'm writing. This is a waste of time, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, literally that is what I write down. This is a waste of time, can't be bothered to do this. And then all of a sudden, when you wake up in the morning, it's quite easy to keep having the same negative thought all morning. You can have it all day. But if you write it down, you can only really write it down 3 times before you're oh, shut up, you're sick of yourself. When someone's complaining to you, you're oh, you can't really tolerate someone complaining to you for that long. But when it's yourself, you just let it go and go and go and go and go. The way I describe it is it's thinking, properly thinking, as opposed to just being lost in thought. You can actually think and cut through the crap in your own head. And actually if you were chatting shit at me, if you were going, Sam, I don't think you're good enough, and this film's probably not going to be very good, and you need to be more stressed, and you're switch on, you don't have much work next month, I'd be fuck off. I don't want to be mates with you, but I'll have those thoughts in my head all day and not challenge them. If you wake up in the morning and you write down, you're a dickhead, I feel a bit shit, you almost you look at it and you go, oh. It's a bit repulsive. You're oh, I'm really lucky, so I'm not gonna think like that. Yeah, that's it. Somewhere along the way, did we start measuring creativity in numbers? How many views, how many likes, how many followers? Is that how I judge my favourite artists? We've really started believing this is a valid way to quantify art. The word art has sounded pretentious to me, but then what else is it? Art is defined as the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination. I see no mention of attention in that definition. But when I first picked up a camera,
I am Padlock.
it wasn't about views.
Well, come here and you can look at Daddy then.
It wasn't about money.
You doing some filming?
I don't know. I can't see you here.
Oh yeah.
It was about imagination. Your best work and ideas come to you. They cannot be sought, they can't be forced, and they definitely won't arrive in that box with your brand new FX3. Perfection is a prison built from rules that were never meant to be followed forever. I say all this and put all this together because it's something I deeply, deeply, deeply struggle with. It's a bit like turning on an old rusty tap. When you turn it on at first, it's full of air and it's clunky and it takes a while to come. But what it ends up actually doing is unblocking the space in which you can have ideas. Give Morning Pages a go. You gonna give it a go? There you go. Subscribe.